Well, then she can morph. Once she meets up with us, she can morph back into regular form and join the party again. But I mean, if the place floods,
Yeah, the only thing I worry about is that she's more powerful in these big monster forms, and if she can only morph once and she's out of that form and there's a big fight and we have to fight giants, she's not going to have another form to go into.
Unless I stay in the back and just use vicious mockery to try and weaken things, like use crowd control things that I have, like giant or like hideous laughter and all that, the blindness, deafness. There's options, you know.
Well, all right. So that's a thought.
I didn't hear all the.
It's fine. We're deciding on what we want to do. Like again, we've got the whole poison thing. We're considering turning. That Pony can use polymorph to turn into a shark to break the dam.
Another option could be sneaking on the tower.
I don't think sneaking and Bernane can't sneak.
Yeah, but
I totally can't
people
sneak.
who don't.
Even with my one ability that I can cast,
I can also sneak up there, but
we don't have any explosives to break the dam. That's the problem.
We could buy.
I also wanted to mention with the dam. You could see from I just showed you guys this handout, the Grudd Haug.
Yep.
The main structure is above the dam, so if you take out some of the dam, you'll certainly make it structurally unstable. But I don't know, you'd have to do a lot of damage to bring the entire structure down just from destroying the dam.
Oh, okay.
Like you would certainly flood possibly whatever these caves lead to, but as far as the main structure goes, it would have to be a significant amount of damage.
Okay.
And we'd probably kill the prisoners inside as well if we did that.
That's true.
All right, so maybe just King Kong ape and go either up to the left side and deal with the orc. What are they called? The hobgoblins, I think.
Hobgoblin.
Yeah. Yep. Or we can go to the right side and deal with the orcs on the right side. Or, I mean, any other suggestions? Are we starting now? Is that what we're doing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do we see any, from where we are, I don't know where we are right now, but...
Yeah, where are we on this map?
Well, you guys are just sort of scouting it right now. I don't think you guys are officially on the map unless you want to be.
Okay.
Right.
Do we see from where we're scouting any sign of that hill giant that was in that tower, the lady that whose husband was lost and all that stuff? Like, did she bring any friends? Do we see her anywhere?
You do not.
Okay, of course. All right.
Great.
Bless you.
Bless you.
No help. This is all us.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. You are blessed.
Thank you.
All right. So how do we want to lure? How do we want to lure some of these guys out of here? Like, what do we want to do to?
Sing and dance?
The thing is, we have one melee fighter, one hybrid fighter, that'd be me. And then we have basically two rangers. If you think Lily. Lily's pretty much a ranger with her, like, ranged output.
And
there's a lot of damage range, and you do a lot of damage range.
With my ability to detect human, orc, and giant, how many orc did I detect on the right side of the encampment? Was it like 10, 12, something like that?
Sorry. I think it was... Let me actually check before I speak.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a lot of orcs.
Something like 16-ish.
Okay.
16.
That's gonna be kind of rough. Like
that is gonna be kind of rough.
What if I pose as a hobgoblin and just tell them that one of the cities has been taken over and I don't know, the troll that's like higher than these mountain trolls or whatever is now summoning all the hobgoblins and orcs and stuff. Maybe go.
That's interesting. So like, you've received order, like, sort of like we're just messengers, and we can deliver some kind of official summons. Like, we need the majority of their army to head somewhere to reinforce the hill giants, because we know that the giants are in battle with each other, fighting for dominance.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if I'm guessing the orcs are then taking orders from the hill giant. Is that why they're there? Do we know why they're there? Like what their affiliations?
Oh, why? I mean, you can assume it's either because they're being paid or for some other reason they have allegiance to the hill giants, but you don't know.
I figured they were like mercs. I don't see why the hobgoblins or the orcs would even help out giants.
Is there anyone higher than the female, the large one inside that's ruling everything? Guh, I think her name was. Was there like I guess we wouldn't know that.
No, I don't think so. Just because like all the...
I think she's the highest, right?
Particularly after talking to that one female hill giant, it seems like Guh is firmly in charge.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
So, I mean, it's an option if we want to lure some away, pose as messengers, and then if things go wrong, then do battle. At least we'll all be together, and say, hey, this official communique came in. The orc commanders on the front line or whatever need help to reinforce the border or something like that, and see if using Pony's persuasion skill that she's got
or deception,
whatever, get them to send their army out so that we have an easier time of getting into the compound. Because 16 is a lot, even with her ape form.
I can go around like Paul Revere. The storm giants are coming. The storm giants are coming.
Yeah, well, sure.
Yeah, and like I said, I've got a forgery kit that we could utilize as well. I mean, to make that,
If we need to get, and we have my potion, the poisonous gas potion. I could use it on myself to get in.
Well, again, separating at this point may not be the smartest move, but. What were you saying, Nick?
Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, from a very metagame standpoint, orcs are CR 0.5. They're not extremely strong combatants. I just want to throw that out there.
Oh, really? When I think orcs, I think like World of Warcraft. Orcs and humans are like, equally strong kind of thing. But okay,
we can take them.
All right. I still say we try the messenger thing anyway, just to see if we can, get some of them out.
How intelligent are orcs?
Not very.
Yeah.
I'm saying we could probably lure some out and get rid of them.
Okay. How do you want to do that?
Well, that's my question too, because you guys keep on saying, we'll just give them orders, but as a bunch of small folk humanoids just sort of walking up to a bunch of orcs saying, "Hey, your friends need help." You're gonna have to do something to sort of trick them.
Disguise. That's what I was thinking of, the disguise kit.
Yeah, well, like I said again, I have a forgery kit. We could create an official orc document or something.
And I have major illusions as well. To conjure
so both of that would work.
Can you use your illusion spell to make us look like orcs or some other form of hobgoblin, or is that not how that works?
I don't think I can do that.
That'd be really cool, though.
No, I can conjure images. I don't think I can replace. This is you create the image of an object, a creature, or some other visible phenomenon. The image appears at a spot that you can see within range. So no, I don't think I can transform.
All right. Well, can you?
Well, I mean, you could. Well, so can you just read the specifics of the spell? Like how big is the area you can affect and that kind of stuff?
I linked it. 120 feet.
Like a 20-foot cube. So if you guys all squeezed into a 20-foot cube, and you were very, very good at controlling your illusions and sort of made them go in the same spot that the party was going, I would allow you guys to look like orcs under this illusion.
We could try it.
It would be one creature, though, wouldn't it?
Let's see.
I would have to use this major image, up to 3 times.
Or we just create a noise or something to get a few of them to come look. We take care of those. When they don't come back, a couple more come, and we slowly weed them out.
Nick is like, remember we tried that in the very beginning in Phandelver. It worked once or twice, but then like Nick was like, "No, it's not going to work anymore."
I have this feeling it doesn't really matter what we do; they're going to figure out we're not who we are, and we're going to get into a huge battle anyway. So my thought is just freaking fight them.
Okay, we could do that. We can call a couple out, kill them, in the bushes or whatever, and then maybe charm one of them, and then have that one orc call the rest of his buddies out or something.
Yes, there you go. Perfect. We try and charm one.
But the one thing with the issue is that tower.
Well, the tower's on the left side of the map.
Yeah, but it can still probably see them, right?
Is the tower taller than the building itself?
I assume.
Yeah, if you look at that handout, hang on, I'll pop it up again.
Oh, okay.
It's hard. I can't.
It's pretty tall, but based off of this picture,
yeah, it seems.
I don't know. I feel like the building is in the way to actually see the lower camp there.
Right.
So maybe you can get away with hijinks in the lower camp.
Okay, so why don't we then spawn on this map somewhere on the bottom right, is there foliage or trees to the southeast that we can't see on this map, like on the outskirts of this barricade?
It's more hilly terrain, so there's not a lot of forest, but
okay.
But you guys could still certainly sneak up to a decent range.
Okay.
I would say.
I can also cast my I can cast that stealth just to keep us nice and hidden. I have that I have to look. Pass without trace. Yeah, I can cast that.
There you go.
I might as well just do that now. It lasts up to 1 hour.
Okay. If you guys do that, you can get right up close without being noticed.
All right. I'll go ahead and cast that. So we now have a +10 bonus to dexterity stealth checks and cannot be tracked except by magical means.
I have this suggestion. What I can do is suggest, I guess, to a goblin or an orc or whatever, and I can tell him to spread rumors, I think, right? To spread rumors about another place that's getting overrun by giants or whatever, and they need their help.
Can you cast a suggestion from far away?
30 feet.
One square is 30 feet, so you'd have to yeah, it's.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to do that.
Oof.
I say we.
Jesus.
We can make some noise to bring out a couple of them, right? Dispatch them. We knock out the last one, rather than kill him, and then we charm him, and then we get him to bring out more of his buddies, or say that we're needed at the edge of the forest, or way far away. I don't know, just something to draw more of them out, so that we can take them out a little bit at a time.
I think the charm. Excuse me. The charm lasts for 1 hour, and when it's over, they know that I charmed him. With suggestion, it lasts for 8 hours. It's a concentration spell up to 8 hours, and it seems that they don't know what happened afterwards.
Well, with suggestion, would they still remember that we attacked him? I mean, that's. I don't think it erases their memory of us killing his friends.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, all right.
I mean, if with suggestion, I think suggestion would work better if we were able to implant that without attacking anybody and not even be seen. You know what I mean? That would work.
I can use suggestion on Guh. I'll suggest her to swim in the water, and then I'll turn into a giant shark and pin her down, and she can drown.
That's pretty okay.
Okay.
That's a bit of a top,
You
but
might have
that'll
to
work.
sneak in though. That's
All right. Well, let's get past these orcs first.
Yeah. Orc in.
All right. So, why don't we then, as a group, just can we make some kind of noise to draw out some of the orcs inside?
Yeah, can I do minor illusion? Oh, it's still 30 feet.
Is that a free cantrip thing?
Yeah, it can make sounds and stuff.
Can you go just zug zug, or so, I don't know, whatever an orc
in
might
30
say.
for 30 feet. Yeah, I can.
really offensive to orcs, actually. Wow.
Is it really?
Oh yeah.
Jobstone.
Wait, don't I have a
That's a
dimension
Warcraft
bar?
reference. Anyway.
You guys see them in this sort of lower camp, and you know they seem to be filling up water troughs, feeding these sheep, or keeping them safe or whatever. They seem to be that seems to be their job here.
Oh, can't you do a picture of a sheep and maybe one of them will try and go get it?
Oh, that's right. I could do an illusion of a sheep, right?
Do an illusion of a sheep, like, oh, one went missing and he'll come closer to us.
There we go.
And then we can all get jobs done.
Yeah.
Can I do a sound? I don't think I can do like an actual moving image of a sheep, but I can do a sound of a sheep.
Yeah, just go bang, or whatever. Yeah.
I mean, there's tons of bleeding coming from these.
Oh, damn it.
No.
Can I do footprints? It says I can do footprints, right? Like hoof prints? That
I don't know if that would
could
really
be,
lead
like-
one out.
Yeah,
You'd have to. I don't know. Well, just an image of one outside the wall. Would
Oh,
they
I
be
meant
able to
like
see it?
footprints like leading away from the herd and then making like bad sounds.
Well, to cast those footprints, you'd have to be close enough to cast that spell in the first place, right? 30 feet.
Fudge nuggets, yeah.
So the herd is literally in fences.
All right. How about just use your minor cantrip and cast just an image of a sheep out like to the left of this rock, like right at the entrance, and see if
I
Yeah,
would
and
have-
see if they see it.
yeah.
I would have to do either a 5-foot sheep or I have to use a spell slot for major image.
No, just
to
do
make it
minor
bigger.
for
No,
now.
no, just
No, you could do-
cantrip.
You could do a sheep with your minor illusion. It just won't be like moving.
Okay, alright, that's fine.
It's like a stationary image of a sheep.
Then. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
see if they
Titan.
notice it.
Okay. Sheep.
Okay. So where's this sheep? Just like over here somewhere?
Right. I would imagine. Yeah, by this rock on the outside there.
Where are we
Once.
exactly?
Can I'd have to move a little bit closer, right? Yeah. And then 10, 20, 30, like right here.
Yeah, you could do one from behind this rock to somewhere around here.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
It has a signature Z on like the back of its wool.
Nice.
Wow.
So after, it might not be noticed immediately, but after a few seconds or a minute or so, you see some of the orcs looking in that direction, and one of them points over there, and two start walking over this direction.
Mm.
2 or 3.
What the hell is that?
2 out of 16.
The spirit.
The hell is that?
I
You're
don't know.
an
It
orc.
looks like a shiny.
Where did that just come from?
I have no idea.
Right.
I don't know.
Okay. So anywho, these two orcs
It's the
start
sheep.
walking down this pathway.
And we're hidden behind the rock, right?
Yes.
Oh man.
So
Oh, here it
this
goes, here it
sheep,
goes.
can it be moved behind the rock, or can you move it to go behind the rock to where we are, or no?
I can make it disappear and then do another illusion of a sheep. Because it was
You guys go. Sorry.
it's a stationary sheep.
Or we kill one of them or kill
Or do we just open fire on them right now? Or I'm assuming their friends can see. I'm like they're within range of the other ones. Like those in the camp can see what's going on. I take it.
Yeah, I mean they're not like focused in and like this is like a super important thing. You figure this probably happens occasionally and they just
Okay.
deal with it.
Right. Well, let's get them as close. Let them get as close as they can to the sheep, and then we'll just opportunity attack those two. So I'll draw my bow, and then
No charming them, right?
Well-
no, we can't see them behind the rock, so we have to actually wait for them to get into our sights.
Right. Well, what we can do
I'll
is
move.
we could come up here to the north of the rock, and as they come down, as they're passing, like we could all move like again up here,
Or we can just peek around the rock. and
right?
shoot them.
We're stealthed.
Or
For the
can we
most-
peek around this way?
Well, yeah, that's where the sheep
Oh.
is, so they would see us coming. Like they would see us.
Oh, or wait for them to come like right here and then
Right.
just fire on them.
Right. Yeah. So they could when they come down here, we fire on them, and then when Nick says, "Do you want to kill do you want to make this a killing blow?" We can say no, we want to just knock the one out, and then we can charm them or do whatever we want to do to try and lure more out. You know what I mean?
Sounds good.
Can I attack this?
I mean,
All right.
so
I can literally I might be able to just delete one permanently.
All right, so let's do. I will draw my bow.
okay.
Everyone else that
Also-
wants to do an attack.
Yeah, I'll draw.
I'll draw.
Maybe I can sneak up close and stab one of them.
I'd stick to range, honestly. That way you don't get.
Yeah, it's a surprise attack. We can't move.
I have plus 20 in stealth because you're plus 10 plus
All
my
right, so
plus 10.
the sheep is what here at this point. So we just wait for them to come down here.
Oh, is that where you cast it over down here?
Yeah, we cast it near
Okay.
the. Yeah, so they would come down here, I guess, to retrieve the sheep or whatever, and then we would just open fire from where we are, and yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, so they are walking towards it.
Okay.
Do you have mine boot up?
Yeah, I have yours. All right. So do we do that now?
Yeah.
Boy, they have to get to our sites still, don't they?
Yeah. I mean, we. All right.
And sure, they'll go to like about there.
Yeah. So we should be able to see them now.
Okay.
Yep, if you want to open fire.
All right.
All right.
All right. So I'll longbow,
I want to see how much damage I do
Um,
because it would be sneak attack plus.
and then Vinny will open
assassinate.
fire.
I would have assassinate, so I get a guaranteed crit. I
All right.
believe. I
Longbow.
think. 'Cause it's
Anyone else that wants to do a surprise attack here on these guys?
Is it just one shot, or is it two?
I think it's just one. Is it two? I don't know.
Well, for your action, yeah, you could shoot two.
Oh, all right. I'll shoot again then.
Are you guys like splitting up your shots? Who's shooting at who?
Oh shoot.
Oh yeah. Well, we should probably split up our shots then. I would
Okay,
say
well-
half of us, like
I'm shooting at this one here.
you're
'cause
shooting
he's
at the
close.
top one. I'll shoot at the bottom one.
Wait, crap. Which one do you want me to shoot at?
Shoot at the whatever. I guess shoot at the top one with.
Okay, I'm shooting that one. So my first one was that, and then my second one is that.
Okay, and then I'll get the bottom one. Vinny will get the bottom one, and then Pony. Do you have any sort of ranged attack that you can do?
Busy bleeding.
Huh?
Bleeding.
Meh.
I'm going meh.
Oh, I see. All
I
right.
can't.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So,
Oh.
based on all that, do we knock them out or do any damage to these orcs?
They both look like they're not even hurt. No, I'm just kidding. They're both unconscious.
Okay.
Damn.
Well,
It's
okay.
starting already.
Okay.
Just kidding. Orcs are super strong. You walked right into my trap. No, no, they're both. That was enough to easily. You could have killed them or knocked them out. Both of them. Either, whatever you choose.
All right, Pony.
Okay.
Do you want to charm? How do you want to approach this? Do we want to charm one and get him to bring out others, or I say we drag one of them out of.
If they were that easy, we could have easily just killed them all.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, we just.
Well,
what do you
still
want
do
to
that.
do?
Attack.
Do we just want to kill these guys off and then
Wait for more.
wait for more?
Well, what we could do is we could loosen some of these logs on the palisade here, and just let the sheep just wander out, and then when they
that's a
notice,
thought. There we go. Okay.
Oh, chaos.
I like that.
they'll come. Yeah, we could do that.
All right. So what if we just kill these two silently, kill them, and then do what Brian suggested and like scare the she could. I bet you Pony could conjure some kind of scary thing that would rile the sheep up and then come out. of
Mice.
Mice, whatever,
A
whatever,
wolf.
and have the sheep just run out of the thing. And
Mice.
you mice. Mice scares everything.
That is true.
Like cockroaches. Ugh.
Yeah. Well, then it would be a female.
They are frightened by sudden loud noises. So I guess
It's
No,
from Iowa.
they're
She knows. Okay.
no. I just googled that. Thank you very much.
Xana, you can roll a seduction check.
Can I just use a mage hand and slap like their butts?
Certainly could.
Okay, well there you go.
There you go. Yeah.
Let's drag these bodies out of sight.
Okay.
Can we do that? And then just maybe, do we have any plans on using them at all before we kill them?
The only other things you could do is try and charm one and get them to say, "Hey, can you come help me with something?" But I think that would be weird.
Yeah. It could be
Honestly,
suspicious.
they weren't that hard. I would just
All right,
see if we can't
let's just kill them
lure
off.
'em.
We'll kill them off.
Okay.
Fine, they're dead.
All right.
That works.
Stabby.
Lucky sword.
Can we then bust? How much effort would it take to loosen these boards to the point where the sheep can get out? Or
Well, I have a high strength, so I could give it a shot.
Yeah, give me a strength check. Or athletics if you want. I'll give
Pony
you.
can transform into ape
Okay.
form now.
Oh.
Well, there you
27?
go.
Wow.
Oh
My
yeah,
goodness.
like taking a toothpick out of the ground easily.
Oh, very nice. Okay, well, I guess I have to be over here then to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So now, can use your mage hand and slap the sheep out of the pen, or
Oh, those poor sheep. I do pity them.
To the right.
just
right.
just
Bibbidi bobbidi bap, you have a lot of sheep to slap.
yeah. Sheep slap.
A spectral
Oh,
hand
my.
appears and starts slapping sheep, and it causes like a ruckus and a stampede, and they're all sort of running around in circles, and a couple of them notice the opening, and one starts going, two start going, and soon enough they're all rushing out, and immediately
Yay.
the orcs notice.
We're still behind that rock.
Yeah, we're
So,
hiding.
let's-
Bernane, I would
I'll
come
move
back
back.
behind the rock.
I'll move back. I'll
Yeah.
move back here.
So everyone
Okay.
draw their weapons, and we'll get an opportunity on whoever we can here, and
Okay.
and get more of them.
Sounds
Wait.
good.
Okay.
This is
Oh,
fun. I'm sorry.
This might be over.
These
Hilarious.
four start running out, and then this last one, you see him going from tent to tent, and then several more start to
Oh
Emerge.
shit.
That's all right.
emerge from.
Take 'em. We can take him.
Pony, can you transform into ape form now so that you don't miss a turn
Now?
in combat?
Alright, fine.
Doesn't she have magic
Can I
missing?
turn it to A form right now?
Unless there's a spell that you want to cast prior to doing this.
I mean, if they're that weak, maybe I don't need to waste it at the
Yeah,
moment.
maybe she needs. Yeah,
Okay.
I might agree with her.
All right,
Bernane
that's
is
fine.
funky enough.
That sounds good to me. That's a lot. Okay.
That's okay. I can horn them.
Oh yeah. Here we go.
Right?
Wow.
Here
These
we
ones-
go. I love it.
Hey, Dad.
These ones at the front are clearly have much more distance,
Yeah.
so they're running out towards this
I'll just make sure I get inspiration first.
All right.
sheep.
So, all right. Let's opportunity. They're coming down.
Yep. As soon as they get into range, we're
I'll-
going to shoot.
Let me whisper back.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Yes. Get her out of the way.
Yeah. So even if they come this way, we can see them this way, or if they come this way, we can see them that way.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
the sheep are running all over Tarnation, so a couple of them go that way, one goes down that way. This guy's coming up here,
All right. So what?
and they're all just like one of them
Okay.
is holding, trying not to let any more sheep out, and the other one
All
starts.
right.
looking
Well,
the other
I
thing.
see this one. So can I take my opportunity on this one?
Yeah, and I'll
Go
shoot.
for it.
I'll shoot this one over here to the left.
Okay.
And
So first one,
Oh, wow.
second one.
Wasted crit.
Wow, 19 and 23. So what?
Vinny, you can attack this one.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna attack
13
this
and
one on the
13.
bottom.
Yeah. I should have
If
sneak
this
attack
is
a-
if it's an opportunity.
If this is
19
a
and 20
surprise
is a crit, I
attack,
believe.
does order matter?
No.
Not
No,
during
not
the
really.
surprise round.
All right. So the one that I shot at was 26 if they both hit, which I assume they do since it's 23 and
Same here.
19.
Vinny
Okay.
got an 8 with the longbow. Does that turn?
He
into
has
15?
advantage.
Right, advantage. So with that 15, he's attacking this one to the bottom left.
That's 23.
Okay. So
23.
That's
right.
a good question.
So it's usually just an action in a surprise round. If you
Oh,
want to
okay.
prep beforehand and give someone an inspiration, knowing that it's about to happen, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so we did. Okay, so I did 18 and no, yeah, I got a crit, right? So I guess I was attacking this one here. I'm guessing
And,
that would be enough to kill it.
Oh yeah, easily. Yeah, what was that? 18 plus another. Yeah, that's fine.
11. Okay. All right.
Nice.
So that leaves 3 to go. Did anyone else not shoot at anything this round? For a surprise?
I didn't shoot anything.
You want to try and do a little bit of damage to this one?
I do.
Okay.
Are you still a
Can you do
sheep,
magic missile?
Anna?
She's
Oh,
not a
she was
sheep.
never a sheep.
She
She
just
had
wanted
she had a cantrip.
Okay,
Illusion.
gotcha. All right.
Can I try? Hold on. What's my
Practice your
stupid-
longbow or shortbow. Whatever.
That's yeah. My hand crossbow. Do I have one of those?
What's
No,
your
I don't.
You should have a shortbow or a longbow. I'm not sure which.
I have a short bow. So I want to try my short bow.
All right. Yeah, you don't get to use it very often.
Do I just click on it?
Yep. Just
Yep.
click on shortbow. Is that enough to hit him?
That does hit,
Wow.
but it doesn't kill him.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh. Okay. Your target practice.
Okay.
But now we have to roll some initiative.
Okay, I figured.
Oh boy.
Hey, we
Okay.
got a good 6 of them dead before 5 or 6 of them dead before we got into combat. That's not too bad.
Don't forget to click your tokens.
Crap, of course. Thank you for letting me know. All right, so I'll do mine. I get one more initiative roll here. 13. That's the better one.
13 will be the better one.
Yep, and then Vinny will select his.
Oh. Lily is AFK.
I'm not sure with mine because I have.
Vinny is 25.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't know if my Prowler skill is working because you're the one selecting it, not me.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's based off the character sheet. It's fine.
Yeah, it's based on the character sheet, Vinny.
Oh, okay.
So you probably get to go
Sorry.
first. Mm-hmm.
Okay, we are rolling initiative. Okay, there you go.
Hey, Dad.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna be like last anyway. I'll be right back.
What?
Your horde breaking ability. How many targets does that target?
2.
Like around, or can it target?
I target the original target and the one next to him.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
I'm gonna say we're gonna need all that area.
That's why I'm doing Hornbreaker. Yeah. But
All right, Dragon.
Dragoon, so do you want to attack this one here? That's out. Finish him off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Might as well. And he hasn't taken a turn attacks
Right.
yet. So
Unless you want to go for one of the other ones, but this one's closer.
I'll attack that one.
All right. So longbow, 24. So it's 11 sneak and 7 piercing. Would that be enough to? It's 18 Yep, dead. Awesome.
Sorry, I'm back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do you want to stealth or anything, or try and... We're behind a rock.
I want to move.
Where do you want to move to?
Well, what are those things to the right? You see what I'm looking at? Like over
Up
there?
here?
Yeah, what are those? Are those rocks or sheep?
Those are rocks.
No, those are just little rocks.
That's 35 feet. So
Yeah,
if you
I'll
want to
move
move
over there,
behind...
I'll move over there and then try to sneak.
All right.
Okay.
So you want to do a stealth thing?
Yeah.
I don't think anyone can see you anyway, but I'll just go ahead and roll it anyway. 29. Okay. All right. I guess that's it for you then?
Yeah.
All right.
Lana.
I'm trying to pull my character sheet.
All right. No one's alive down here, right?
No.
That's except for you guys. And
Yeah.
some errant sheep.
I wonder if I could set a sheep on fire and have them like run into the orc. Orc madness.
Wow.
Top.
Animal
That
cruelty
would
right
be
there.
an evil act right there.
Dang it.
Wait.
I'm gonna put my foot down on that one. That is an evil act.
It's for the good of
I only
mankind.
has your fireball spell, right?
Yeah, but I want to waste it on these little orcs.
Yeah, but it would just kill them all in one go. It's like all the orcs.
They are gathered together though.
Yeah.
Yeah, like-
It's up
like,
to
that'd
it's up
be
to Xan if she wants to use her fireball or not. Honestly, what's the range on the
Honestly,
fireball?
Wait for a giant for that.
Yeah, I would wait for
Yeah.
something a bit more powerful before we waste a fireball.
Yeah.
Yeah, good idea.
What do we have that's
damn.
AoE like? Do we have anything that can do a lot of targets at once? Any special trinkets or
I
anything?
don't know
Yeah,
if
my
I don't
horn.
know if her horn, yeah.
Of course, the horn.
It's the
You
fire or the
asked.
horn? I don't
You
know.
asked.
I did.
I
I'd take my chances with a billowing cloak, honestly.
There you go.
By the way,
My
click
clothes.
does 5 damage.
I have the bag of beans still, but
That's random. I don't know what that. Yeah.
it does quite a bit. But again, these are little orcs.
You can
so I
either
don't-
that or hold your shot and wait till one gets closer and then do another short bow. Or hold and then do a vicious mockery when one gets close.
Okay. Okay. Can I do 100? Oh, they're so freaking far away. I guess, can I come up here? It's like 30 feet. And I guess I'll do a vicious mockery. Can I do vicious mockery, like empty it just on those guys? Almost empty it?
What do you mean empty?
Empty it?
What do you mean empty?
Like the magic missiles.
Oh, yeah, if you want to.
Nice.
Do we really want
I
to do
wanna-
that?
Yeah, just because I want to scare the heck out of them, see if they like. Well, I don't know. It's the only thing I can do that's up, like, that's farther than 60 feet.
Okay, well, yeah, that's fine. I don't know what the health is on these orcs. We know that it's at least, like, Vinny did, no, you did one shot that did 8 damage, but it wasn't dead. But Vinny finished it off. I would imagine their health is somewhere around 15, 20, something like that. So each magic missile does anywhere from, 3 to 5 damage, something like that, or 2 to 5. So you would have to do, like, you could do one charge on one orc, just from far away. That's 3 magic missiles on one orc, and possibly take them down in one hit. And that would only use one charge. You know what I mean? So you'd have some charges left over for...
Yeah. Okay, that's fine then. I'll do one charge on this orc here.
Okay.
So you would just do three magic missile rolls or whatever.
Okay. I'll do 1. Did that work?
Yep, that's 1.
1, 2,
2, 3.
3.
So 8.
Ow.
That's 13.
Missiles tear through him, and he's still alive, but in really rough shape.
Nice.
Okay.
So around 15.
Not bad. Do you want to move back, or do you not have enough movement?
I want to do Bardic Inspire on Brenane.
Cool.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate that greatly.
Nane and Sunset become inspired. It is now your turn, Brene.
Okay. Male sheep have horns?
What?
Do they? Or is that like... Do male sheep have horns?
Yeah, rams have
Rams
horns.
have horns.
Yeah. Male sheep or rams. Yeah, they have horns.
Yeah, okay, yeah, sure.
Okay. How far can I travel on a mounted sheep?
What?
All this mounting.
Do you know how much plate armor weighs?
Oh my goodness. Would I crush it?
You would destroy a sheep
I
if
would
you tried
crush
to.
you.
And their horns are like at the side of their head and are not that big.
Yeah, and they're windy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if I took off my plate
Unless you're running
armor?
a mountain goat.
Why would you do
You're a
that?
tank!
It takes you like 5 minutes to take off your armor.
Goodness. Okay. All
The
right.
combat would be over.
Very true. Okay. That was an idea anyway. I was gonna have a little fun. Well, okay.
Now, I don't know if you remember, but when you guys went down to Waterdeep and met that, what was his name, Zamlin or something like that? I can't even remember. He did give you a set of mithril, what was it, splint mail or chain mail or something like that?
Yeah, mithril. Did we sell that already?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I don't remember.
I don't think we did. I think we held on to it. I think.
Let me
But
see.
it would be in someone's inventory. I don't know whose, but...
Yeah.
Someone.
I don't think I don't.
What are you suggesting with the mithril, though? Like, what would we do with that?
Well,
Oh, I was just saying that if you were wearing that, that would be
Yeah.
that would allow you to sneak without the disadvantage, and also would be lighter than your plate mail. That's all I was saying.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
It's a lower armor class, though, right?
Yeah, it's like 1 or.
It's
something.
probably a slightly lower armor class.
It is. That's the trade-off. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
okay. It is in my inventory, so would that also make me light enough to mount a sheep?
Actually.
Well, no. What you can do? Can't you use
I
the
can
cape?
speak.
You can use the cape of the mountebank.
Even me as myself in person, being as light as I am, I couldn't mount a sheep. They're not tall enough.
Well, if you really want to get up there, you can use the Cape of the Mountebank, right? It's like a dimension door. You can teleport yourself to any other spot within range.
Or you can
That's
use
right.
a crossbow and
Get
just
that
shoot
pos-
at him from a distance. But okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
just
have
that
a cape
I'm
that does dimension door.
Oh, that was Vinny's. Okay, never mind.
I'm over like what is this? Like 135 feet, so I'd be shooting at disadvantage.
Well, here's the thing.
Anyway.
You can hold your shot until they come
Oh, okay.
closer, and
That's
then
true.
when they do get into range, you get a free shot at advantage or with regular attack. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay, let's do that. So I'm gonna hold my shot, but I'd like to move because I like to be able to see what I'm shooting at. So I'm gonna go ahead and move sort of around here, 30 feet. I'm gonna move right there.
Okay.
That works.
So let me do that. Right there, right there in the corner. Okay.
Okay. My turn. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so this whole horde of orcs is going to basically move up to about there, and then they can. Oh wait, hang on. They have something that lets them. Yeah. And then they are going to do that basically again. Another 30 feet they can all. So to there.
Close enough for Brian's crossbow to trigger, probably.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
With the exception of one orc who doesn't make that second movement, he instead pulls out a horn
Oh no.
and blows it. But that's all they can do. Saberwolf. Or Brian, you can take your shot as well before Saberwolf goes.
Yes, I'd like to. I will shoot at the one right in front. This one right here?
Yeah, that's the one that's
Okay.
almost dead.
Yeah.
Yep,
Let's
that's
do
the
that.
one weakened up by Pony.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Go.
Oh, you
Darn. Nice.
That's enough to kill it.
Oh, nice.
So as it's
Cool.
charging forward, the crossbow strikes him right in the chest, and he collapses on the ground. The others just trample over him.
Cool. Nice.
Saberwolf.
All right, I will move up around the rock so I can see what I'm shooting at. And I will cast Hunter's Mark on the one to the left of the one that's dead. And I
Got
will
it.
take a regular longbow here. With Hunter's Mark, that's 14.
Okay. Still alive, just like Pony's damage.
Gotcha. Horde Breaker directly to the left of him. Yeah, so the one to the left of that one. I'm going to Horde Breaker that one. Is 12 enough to hit it or no?
12 is not
No,
quite
good
enough
to
to
know.
hit it.
Okay, so I'll just do a regular attack then on for my second attack on the original target. 15.
15's going to hit and kill it.
Okay.
Good job.
All right, and I guess that's all I can do.
Okay. Sunset.
All right.
Hey.
I want to move this way 30 feet. So right there.
Okay. You want me to draw an arrow for you? You got it. Okay.
How close can I get to them if I use my feline agility?
Oh, God. Here we go.
I love it.
Somebody put a blip right there so I can see if they're in
All
my
right,
range
yeah, I'll do
if I
that.
go there.
All right, there's 30 feet. Yep.
It would have to be a 30-foot cone, and if I did that, that would only get to here. And
So
then I
pretty
don't
much
know.
all of them except for 3, you would probably be
Yeah.
able to hit with that cone.
You know what? I'm going to do it. So I'm going to use
Nice.
my feline agility, and then I'm going to go, yeah. So I'm going to move there. Let me put that there. And I'd like to use my horn.
Okay. Roll a
I
D100 for me, please.
I have my inspiration.
Good roll. Good roll.
Not that I need it. Not that I need it.
29. Playing with fire.
And that is what is that? 5d6 Hold on.
Okay, just roll it once and it'll just do it to all of them.
Okay, well, hold on. On a success, okay, so a 5d6. Okay.
Oh wait, did they get a save on that?
They do. They have to make a save. If they fail it, they only take half the damage, and they're not
All right.
deafened.
Well, let's roll the damage first and see what we're looking at here.
So it's 5d6, 21 damage, and
21.
Oh my god.
they have to beat a. What did we say it was? Crap, 15 or something? I don't remember. Crap. You put that somewhere. Where did you put it?
I don't know. 15 sounds right. That's fine. So
AC is 16. Or is that what that was? No.
DC 16. That's fine. So that one. That one. So those two die. The others are just hurt by the blast.
Are they
Nice.
deafened?
Sure.
Well, that's if they
Wow.
fail it. They're deafened.
And Sunset's
But all
like,
of them look really in rough shape after that. The ones that were hit, obviously.
You're welcome.
Sunset's like, that's not a horn. This is a horn. Like Crocodile Dundee, you know. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, knife. That's a knife.
Pull
That's
that
all I
off.
can do.
All right, drag on.
All right, Vinny.
Alright. So
Which one do you
unless-
want to shoot at?
Well, I have a longbow, so I think I can hit that one far up there, right?
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
In the back?
Yeah. Because he's doing the horn,
All right.
A horn blower.
and I
Alright.
can do tons of damage from there. So,
All right. So longbow against that one.
and I'm stealth, so I get sneak attack.
Are you in range of it?
Yeah, I think so. I have a longbow.
Yeah, with the longbow he should be. Oh, actually, it's close, but he is.
All right. So he got 21 damage.
21 damage.
Crazy.
Dead. The arrow goes right through his eye socket.
All right. Do you want to move and re-stealth somewhere?
Yeah.
All right. Where do you want to move to?
Well, so can I see the map real quick?
The map is.
Yeah, like half. Okay, so if we're gonna be taking, is there any more orcs? Probably not. Is that? I'm assuming that's all the orcs.
They'd be
left.
coming from this direction up here or from the left. I don't know which. The hobgoblins were in the tower all the way to the west. That might take them time. I would imagine they would come out of the castle here.
here, which means I should probably add an off angle up there that way, but still be near you guys. Is it okay if I move up there a little bit? To your left, a little bit.
Up?
Go up. a little
here?
bit. Yeah, right here. Like behind that to the other one.
Yeah,
In
the
front
other
of it.
one? Up here?
No, left.
Here.
There. Yeah.
All right. You want to
And
do
I'll
a stealth check?
yeah.
All right. I think he's good to go. I'll do a stealth check for you here.
Okay, Xana.
27.
I'll do, where am I? Over here. I'll do Vicious Mockery.
What's your
Okay.
range on Vicious?
I think it's 60 feet, so I have to move closer, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Or you can do another arcane missile thing.
Oh yeah, I could, huh?
It's
You
up
know
to
what?
you.
Yeah.
You do you.
Yeah, no, I'll do that. I forgot about that. That's fine.
What do you
I'll
want
move
to do?
up.
What do you want to do?
I want to move up to this dead orc right here,
Okay.
and I want to shoot another magic missile at maybe this one's hurt, right?
They're
Yeah,
all
all of them are. The
on
ones in the
back.
front are hurt. The ones in the back are. The two in the
you
back
could
are not.
split your missiles attack, right? So you can
I
do like
could,
one on
but I
one
could-
target, one on another, and split damage.
The ones in the front are hurt. Yeah, alright, so... Yeah, what? No, I want to shoot the one in the back, if
Okay.
I can.
Yeah, that we've got
Okay.
all 3 charges on that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So one charge on this guy. So 3 magic missiles.
Go for it. Alright, so 7, 9.
All right, 9 points of damage. He's pretty banged up from those missiles tearing through him, but still alive. Okay, Brenane.
All right, I'm gonna move. This is 30 feet right here. I already measured it. So I'm going to move right here.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's probably good. 'Cause
And
they're gonna come kick my ass. Is what they're gonna do.
I got your back. I got your back. And shoot another crossbow at this front one right here.
Okay, let's see it.
All right.
You have your inspiration.
Yes, I do.
1d8.
1d8, right?
Yeah,
All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Let's do it.
needs to be high. Not
Oh,
12.
6? 12?
12.
Total of 12 is not quite
Ah.
good enough.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you were aiming a little too low, and then the inspiring forces made you go up a little bit, but still not quite enough. It digs into the dirt in front of him.
Rat. Okay. I'll do it again with my second attack.
Okay.
It's a good roll.
There you
18.
go.
Okay. 3 points of damage. Still not quite enough to kill him, but he looks like he could fall over at any moment.
Okay.
But it digs into his shoulder. Lets out
Okay.
a roar. And now it is the orcs once again.
And they are pissed at me.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So
I
this
got
guy's
this,
coming
it's
over
fine.
here. Let me just... Well, it doesn't matter. They can all reach you with their bonus actions, so they're just going to kind of pile in here. And then... Yeah, so these guys are going to come around the back, and you are now basically surrounded by orcs.
We got
Yeah.
this.
It's
So
fine.
the two on top are going to target Bernane with their great axes.
Okay. Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
First one, definite miss. Second one, also a miss.
Alright.
The remaining three, or I'm sorry, the remaining.
Four.
You know what? I'll do half and half. So the one on the bottom is also going to target Bernane,
Okay.
but that's also a miss.
Okay.
All right.
The remaining three are going to go for Sunset.
I have a 16.
Okay, so the first one hits. You're going to take 4 points of damage.
I'm
Oh,
going to
that's
use
not
my
bad.
selfless hero amulet.
I would wait. 'Cause it's only 4
Oh.
points.
So do you
I
want me to
have-
wait on it?
Yeah, I would wait. I have 46, so 4
Okay.
points isn't nothing.
All right. I will wait.
Okay, second attack also hits. Going to be 5 points of damage.
All right, hold
Just-
on. So that's.
just let me know.
Oh, wait. So that's 4 or 5. That's 9 so far. Keep going.
And the last one is going to miss. Oh my god,
Okay,
and that's the one where I get the
9.
good damage on it. That's not fair.
9.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
So 9 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm at 37.
Okay.
However, before we move on to Saberwolf, you guys do notice 2
Oh, no.
hill giants lumbering out of the cave.
Cute.
To about
need-
there.
Fun.
Great.
Oh.
And it is
Sick.
now Saberwolf's turn.
Well, I still think that we should focus
Get
fire
rid
on
of
the
the
little
ones.
guys first.
Yeah,
before
get them
we-
knocked out.
Right.
Yeah.
So I will do I'll transfer my hunter's mark, I guess, to the one cat corner to Lily on the upper part. I'll ping it.
In the back here?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, you got it.
And I will longbow that one. 10 plus hunter's mark, 11.
Good
That's
roll.
enough.
Awesome. And then I will horde breaker. Which one? I lost track of who got hurt. Is the one below or to the right hurt more?
That's a good question, actually. So, the only one that's not hurt at this point is the one that's, this one here on
Okay.
the bottom.
I'll just the one very left of Lily. I'll attack that one.
Okay,
And,
got it.
For horde breaker, 7 points of damage.
That's enough to kill him.
Awesome.
Sweet.
You guys are dropping like flies.
All right, I'm gonna go just hide behind the
Yay.
rock.
Okay. Sunset.
Okay, so
You've made
I'm
some
gonna-
friends.
Yes, I see that. I'm gonna hit. I don't know who's hurt and who's not. I'm just gonna try and get, because I want to get out. I want to hit that one. Did you see
With
what I
your
mean?
rapier?
Yeah, it's gonna be with my rapier. I don't. They're too close to me to. I'm not taking disadvantage.
Okay.
12.
A
I have an
12?
inspiration though.
Is not quite good enough.
So
Yeah,
a
I see.
D8.
Oh yeah. You got
That'll do it.
Okay.
dead.
So that's 9. So and the second one. 16.
And which one are you targeting?
The same one. Oh wait, did you say that was dead?
That was dead.
Yeah, it died.
The one above you will probably die from that attack.
All right. Well, I guess I'll do that one then.
Okay, and you are correct. He does die.
Nice. Good job.
That's all I'm gonna do for now. Because if I move, I get 2 opportunity attacks, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So I'll wait.
Okay, Dragon.
All right, so this one, Vinny, is
full health, right?
this one. Yes, I would
I'll
attack.
attack him first.
You can probably knock him
Walk
out
him shot.
if you connect with it.
I do have assassinate.
Not enough. It's a 9.
Yeah. He would have died though.
Yeah. All right. So what do you want to do from here? Do you want to move and then stealth again?
Yeah, but okay. Where are the giants?
The giants are up here.
I only
Yeah,
see
they're up
one
here.
giant.
Yeah, I only see
I do
one.
too.
Oh,
I only see
Are
I
they
didn't see
stacked?
the one up there.
Where's the other one? Oh,
Are they
Up
stacked?
here.
Right.
Oh, there it is.
Upper
There it is.
right.
Okay.
all right, Vinny. You may want to move
Okay.
down.
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right,
I'll
they're gonna
move
flank us.
down. Actually, can I double move?
Well, for your bonus action, you could.
Yeah, but
You could
I would
go
probably
behind the
wanna stealth
rock. So
first.
there and then here. Like you could. Come
I'll go
down.
behind the rock and stealth.
All right.
I think. It's
Well, you
better.
can't do both. You can move here for 35, right? And then as your
Yeah.
bonus action, you can either dash or you can try and stealth, but you can't do both for your bonus. I would say go behind the rock because you don't need to stealth behind the
Yeah.
rock. I mean, you're already no one can see you back here.
Yeah, it's fine. And plus, anyone who I'm attacking, you're already gonna get sneak attack
All
anyway.
right. So, all right, I think we're good.
Because you're engaged.
Okay, Xana.
Alright.
So did he hit anybody?
No, he missed.
No, he attacked the orc, but he missed.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Which one has more health?
The one above Bernane. I'm sorry, the one above Bernane is more hurt. The one
More hurt,
below
okay.
Lily is less hurt.
Alright, I'll do 1 charge of magic missile and split them up. So I'll do 2 hits on this one and 1 hit on that one. Does that work?
Sure, just say which, like, you want to do your first single shot on the guy on the top first.
Alright. So 1 shot for that guy.
Okay,
Does that kill him?
it does not.
Alright, so I'll do that one. Does that kill him?
The one on the top?
Yeah.
I thought you were shooting 2 at the one on the bottom.
I thought I was too, but I wanted to see if he goes down.
No, you can't do it like that. No. You have to call it before you shoot.
I thought I could. I'm sorry. Alright, fine.
Pew,
One on the
dead. No.
top.
All right. Pew, dead. No. All right. Pew.
Alright, fine. 1 on top, 2 on the bottom.
So
Alright, so 4 points on the one on the bottom. Not bad. Okay. Do you want to move or inspire or anything like that?
I will actually inspire Bernane. Oh wait, does he have it?
Yeah,
He has
I do
one?
have one already.
Oh yeah,
Thank-
okay.
thank you, though.
Oh yeah, because if you fail, you keep it, right? Jeez
Yeah.
Louise.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
yeah.
I'll do it for Dragoon then.
And that means
That means
Lola
I'm
gets hers
inspired
back.
again.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
Okay,
Yep.
so I'm inspired.
Thank you, bestie.
Mm-hmm.
You liked my horn?
Oh god.
You're gonna want to transform soon, though, for sure. Before these
okay.
trolls get here.
Bernate, they are giants, sir.
Sorry. Sorry.
It's a tavern.
Oh,
It's a tavern. It's a bar.
Bernate, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and perform a sweeping attack against the 2 orcs that are left.
Okay, I mean, you're gonna have to swipe right through sunset to do that. No, I'm just kidding. You're all right.
I
Oh
was
my
gonna
goodness.
say, how could? Yeah, I don't know.
That would be a weird mechanic if that actually was a thing.
I'll let you do like an overhand, like it starts behind you, slash the guy, and then you continue through and hit the other guy. How about
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, so like from here to here to here. So like,
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay, all right,
Okay, this is like a ballerina.
Sweep upward
We'll
over
make it
her
work.
head and then back down at the other orc.
exactly.
I'd say by now you're a skilled enough swordsman to do that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, let's go for the top one first.
All right, let's.
Okay. Did I click my? Dang it, Mr. Brian. All right.
Oof.
Nope.
Well, you've got your.
Okay,
you've
you
got
actually
your-
do hit sunset with that. No, I'm just kidding. Man,
Oh my god.
I wish I was a meaner DM.
Oh,
Okay.
that would be kind of funny though. It's not like
That would
actually...
be funny. I must admit.
You are inspired.
It would be-
So you could.
It would be
actually
funny
try.
if you
Yeah.
hit sunset with your own attack and then use your hero amulet to save her from your own attack.
So So you just hit yourself.
And then
Yeah.
stab myself in the toe as well.
You see your sword going towards you, you're like, no, and you jump in the way somehow.
And then you stab
anyway,
yourself.
sorry.
Man, I wish you were a meaner DM sometimes.
Oh goodness.
No.
I think I would
Alright.
be a very mean GM because if I see miss and it's red, I don't care what the number is. I think it should be. I think it should miss.
Yeah.
All right, so 13.
I'm
Oh,
mean.
like a natural? No, that is a home rule some people use, but I don't care about that. So no, with the 5, you do hit him,
Oh, nice.
13 is the
For
magic number.
12, apparently.
and
Nice.
you
Is that right?
you lop his head off. Yep.
Nice. Okay, let's go for the bottom one next.
Okay, let's see it.
15 again.
A 15 is good enough
Nice
for
for 11.
6 points of damage.
Oh, 6. Yeah.
It's only 11 because it's calculating crit on your advantage.
Okay, you're right.
He's still alive.
Still alive. Okay,
Slash right
let's,
through his chest.
let's just do a normal second attack on the one that's left.
Okay,
16 or
Thank
10.
you. Kill
and
it.
that is enough to finish him off.
Wonderful. Nice.
Okay.
Okay. Sunset, do you want to rally?
If you want, I'm not gonna say no because I can't
Yeah.
rally myself.
Yeah, because we got big old scary dudes coming up. So
Assholes coming up. I see that.
all right, so let's. I'm gonna do a rally for Sunset. So it's 2d8, right?
1d8, I believe.
1d8. I'm sorry.
Plus your charisma.
I
Okay.
don't know. I just hit my superiority die and it does it for me.
Oh, cool. Okay, so 5.
So 5 temporary hit points.
Thank you.
Yay! All right.
And now all of the orcs are dead, but the hill giants continue their advance.
Uh-oh.
They're gonna flank us.
There.
I am not gonna be doing horns on nose.
Oh, come on. Why not?
Might be
I
fun.
thought that horn actually did pretty good. It killed 3 and damaged a few. You know.